What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast, episode 2. I'm your host, Marco.
I'm our co-host, Chris.
Today's episode is a little bit of a serious one. And when I mean serious, I mean funny as hell. Today we're talking about dating experiences. And experiences with those of the opposite sex. Or however you like to say. Those who we're interested in.
Yeah.
So our experiences with girls. So the first question that we wanted to talk about was any oblivious moments. You know, we want to start a little lighthearted. So like, what are some moments where you feel you were getting hints, and you weren't sure about it, and you just kind of like glossed over it?
Oh, there was one story instantly I could think of. Was back in high school. There was this one girl. She was crushing on me. But I was like, oh, nah, she's just a friend, nothing much. And then my friends kept on saying to me, he's like, bruh, I think there's some signs right there. Like, nah, that's nothing. She was just laughing at my jokes, like, but your jokes weren't funny, though. And I was like, bro, fucking tough.
They weren't funny, though.
Nah. So it's like, yeah, they weren't funny, though. I was like, oh, shit, let me look back at it. And then I look back at it, it's like, oh, yeah, she was 100% crushing on me, and I completely didn't see it.
I'm not funny at all, so everyone must be crushing on me then. Cause
I mean,
like when it comes to oblivious moments, I feel like for me, it's not necessarily like people I know. I feel like it's like outside of that. So like if I'm going to like a store or something, I'm by myself. So it didn't happen until I was a little bit older, because I didn't get my license till I was like 17. So like. Or yeah, like 17, like end of 17. So it was like about half a year ago. So like, I feel like it didn't happen until then. So like, I'd be going to like a store or something, and then like the cashier or something would be like, ah, ha ha ha, and like, you know, just like, you know, like the casual thing or whatever. And I'm like,
little jitters.
Oh, okay, buddy, stop acting so strange. I'm just trying to buy my walnuts.
Trying to buy my bread. God.
Dude, I'm just trying to buy my bread. No, like I don't know. It's just I think now that I'm older, I can't think about some of the oblivious moments, because like I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten better with reading it, or I read it as that and then I read it wrong. I feel like that's the bigger struggle, reading it wrong. You know, because I feel like there's so many miscues you get from people.
Yeah.
Like mixed signals are like actually like a big thing. Like honestly,
a lot of mixed signals.
If y'all listening to this, like, can y'all like not send mixed signals? Can you like just be straight up with people? Because you know it's hard. People are all different. It's hard to read them. I'm on Twitter and I'm scrolling. It's like, if a girl says I'm gonna fight you. If a girl says I'm gonna beat you up, or a girl says I hate you, that means she likes you. I'm like, dog,
you're trying to beat me up, goddamn.
What if she just doesn't like you?
But hates you, just wants to beat you up.
She just wants to beat your ass. That's literally all she wants. No, like. People send so many mixed signals. It's strange. Like, I have no clue. But all right. So besides some of those oblivious moments, this question's
we're gonna get straight into it.
This question's a little deep. This one I feel like has been up for debate since the beginning of man. Since
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, since Adam and Eve. Since the apple, bro. All right. The first question is the friend zone real? Chris, what's your opinion on this?
My opinion on this controversial topic?
Yeah.
I 100% believe the friend zone exists.
Believe the friend zone is real?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
Why is that? Because I went in the friend zone.
Okay. No other reasoning? Just you've been in it?
I've seen it happen to people.
You've seen it happen?
I've seen it happen to
okay.
Fallen soldiers.
Okay.
Because they tried their best and got friend zoned instantly.
they were trying. They were fighting. They were going strong, and then she's like, you know what? You're a really good friend.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just get killed on sight by that. Like, you're dead after that. Yep. There's no coming back.
Nope.
But all right, okay. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I don't really know if I know if the friend zone is real or not. Okay, like it's a difficult topic.
Why is it difficult?
Why is it difficult? It's difficult because I don't know if it's actually real. Like, this is the thing.
So how is it not real?
How is it not real? I don't think you get friend zone. I think you just fall for someone that doesn't like you.
Ooh, that hurt.
It hurts, but I feel like it's something that some people need to hear. It's not that like, okay, I'm gonna call it. Okay, this is the thing. I think people mislabel the friend zone. Okay, I don't think the friend zone is that you were like acting chivalrous. You were like being good to this girl. You were doing this. You were being a white knight. I don't think you're being a simp. That's for later.
That's for later.
So, like, I don't understand like why it seems as if like you feel you need to gain something out of the friendship beyond that. And that's the thing. People are all different, and honestly, I just can't. I don't know if I could say the friend zone is real, because I don't know if it's just that like
you have like the wrong person.
Yeah, you have feelings for a person that doesn't have feelings for you in that moment. All right, now, me in high school would have a different opinion on this. Me in high school would say, bullshit. There is a friend zone. What are you talking about? That does exist. You've seen it happen. You've seen how many of your soldiers have fallen. You've seen how many of your homies have died for this war. You see how many homies have died for this cause just to prove that it's real. And how it's a little bit different. Like,
there's much evidence to support the friend zone exists.
That's the thing. Like, the friend zone might exist. I think the friend zone, like I said, I think the friend zone is mislabeled. I think it isn't the friend zone if you catch feelings for someone who doesn't like you. I think it's the friend zone if you get mixed signals from someone, as in the sense that they're all like, you know, maybe a little too cuddly, a little too handsy, a little too flirty, anything like that with you, but y'all are friends, and then they switch up on you. That's when I think it is the friend zone.
Damn. They do the back step on you.
Yeah, like they back step, a step back.
Step back, that's what I'm gonna say. They
James Hardened your ass. They just we're recording the day right after James Harden just killed Patrick Beverly on a step back, so that's why. Yeah, it was a beautiful move. But so the second part to this question is, can you get out of the friend zone? Can you, Chris?
Can I?
Do you want me to go first? Do you need more time to think?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so if I think you can get out of the friend zone, hear me out. All right. Here's the thing. No cap.
Everyone, start taking notes real quick.
No. All right. No cap. Here's the thing, right? Like, I think you can get out of it if it's actually probably meant to be. That's the thing. If you're meant to get out of it. So, if it's the right person, you can get out of it. What signals? They tell you that they like you. Okay. So there's signal one. But no. I mean, like, all right, here's the thing. So let's say like they switched up on you. They switched up on you, right? Mm-hmm. But then they switch back, okay? Mm-hmm. And it's not because like they're wanting somebody necessarily, or like they're like in need of a relationship or in need of attention. Because that's a big thing. People want attention.
You have to like make sure that.
Yeah, you have to make sure that's not the case, because people are very much attention whores.
Yes.
That is a proven fact. Einstein said this.
100%.
Einstein created the theory of attention. Okay, the thought theorem of attention.
It's one of the ones you don't really hear about.
Yeah,
but it exists.
It's the it's the TTA, the thought theory of attention. Okay, so pretty much he created this theorem that people want attention. Now I'm gonna clarify: to be a thought, you can be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. Anyone can be a thought. Yeah, anyone can be a thought. So when I say thought, I mean everybody. Yes. So the thing about it is that everyone wants attention to an extent. Mm-hmm. Some people want physical attention. Mm-hmm. Some people want emotional attention. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, I think it's when, like, the fact that they really want physical attention and, like, they switch up on you and, like, want to become something because of that. That's toxic. That's not good. All right. Because that just means that they want to fill their needs and they don't really care about you. Don't fall for someone who doesn't care about you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like too many people be falling for that. It's too easy to give into, because I get it. I feel them. I understand them. Mm-hmm. You fall for people if you're getting attention, and they fall for you if they're getting attention, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is that you need to always realize.
So what's like the line?
What's the line? I think you need to create the line. You need to set the boundary. As friends, if you're going to be friends, you need to set the boundary as to where and how far you can go, and where you establish that, okay, this is more than just a friendship. So like for me, I'd say, like, I don't know, what would be an example? Like having intercourse is more than friends most of the time, I'd imagine.
That's something else called friends with benefits.
That's I mean, that's also an option too. There's so many layers to this. Like honestly, you can go, like, the TTA was created just to like understand all of these like theories and understand what is going on.
So back to the question: can you get out of the friend zone?
I think you can. I think you can. You know it, and it's not an easy thing. You know, I was blessed to get out of it a couple of times. I mean, granted, like it doesn't always work, but that's where you learn from things.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you're not gonna fall in love instantly.
Yeah, and I'm
not
not
have those things like well, it was mutual. We broke up on that, like both of us.
And it doesn't have to be bad. Like you can still be friends after that. Mm-hmm. Like honestly, like I think it just depends on how toxic both of you guys are.
There's not always one party.
Yeah. So like as long as you guys are still cool, like it's literally fine. And I think you can get out of the friend zone if it's like if you'll know. You guys will both have feelings at the same time, and like you'll just have signals where, you know, don't be like me and be blind, or like
don't be oblivious.
Don't be oblivious. Don't be oblivious.
Try not
please.
to at least.
Yeah, just try your hardest to not be oblivious, because being oblivious.
But also don't step to conclusions.
Yes.
So that's a lot of people. That's when they mess up and get friends done. Yes. They step to conclusions.
Exactly. People be misreading others, and they just think, "Oh man, wow, she looked at me. Oh my god, she really want me though. She really vibing with me right now." Look, it's not. She literally just looked at you. All right. She was just handing you the tongs. All right, she's just handing you the tongs in the dining hall, and she was being really nice, and you know she wasn't giving you any like sort of, you know, I'm not speaking from experience here, but
I'm gonna say it real quick. The scene sounds very familiar.
Anyways, so Chris, do you think you can get out of the friend zone?
Personally, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, if like the stars align.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I could get out of the friend zone.
I'm gonna argue that even if the stars align, I'm gonna say that it doesn't always work out the way you would like it to.
Same for me.
No, I'm not talking
about. Okay, I was gonna say like you're like pointing me out real quick.
No,
that's tough.
No, I was not calling you out.
Okay.
That was just like to let everyone else know.
Got you.
I understand that. Just because, you know, the stars may align, but the stars only align for a moment.
Oh, facts.
That's the thing you got to think about. The stars don't stay aligned for forever. Exactly.
The TTA.
The TTA
and now
the stars aligning. Yes. Damn. Okay. So I don't know. I think the friend zone's real to an extent. I think if you're getting mixed signals, that's the friend zone. If you are you have feelings for someone who doesn't have feelings back for you, that is not the friend zone. And I think people mislabel that.
Gotcha.
Honestly, because I don't think it's. I just can't.
I can see why it's not the friend zone, because I mean, at some point it's be mutual, kind of messing with each other. Yeah. But when you start liking someone else that doesn't like you, that's not friend zone.
It's just like it's me. It's like
getting rejected.
Yeah, it's about getting rejected, which aligns with the next topic on our list: rejection.
Perfect.
As I like to title it, "No, not you."
Oh,
rejection is tough. Like, all right, here's the thing. In life, no one wants to get rejected. Yeah. Whether it's from like getting someone's number, or it's rejected from a college, rejected from
overall.
Just overall, no one wants to get rejected. Getting rejected is an awful feeling that I feel you have to go through to get it.
Even if you're like a pessimist, you still don't want to be rejected.
Yeah, when you're a pessimist, being rejected still sucks. I'm very much an optimist, but like
I'm a pessimist, and like even then, I'm like, oh shit, that still hurt.
Exactly. Like getting rejected sucks in general. Yeah. So like experiences with rejection. All right. So in high school, this one's one of my favorite rejections. In high school, I was going up to this one girl. I had seen her like every day chilling outside of class, and I was like, dang, you know, she kind of cute. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go holler. I think it was sophomore year. I go up, walk up to her. I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry to bother you. I just thought you were really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your number to get to know you. And she told me, not right now.
Damn.
What does not right now mean? What does not right now mean?
Come back tomorrow. I'm not in the mood.
Exactly. Like, what does not right now mean? Like, that literally, like, that's like, I get, like, just know this. I did not know this girl. This is the, first time I've ever interacted with her.
Did you ever go back?
No, I didn't.
Damn.
Because I was like, not right now. Well, then I guess that means not ever. All right? I'm gonna leave with pride. I left that day with pride, but I also left very confused. I didn't know. I was like, what does not right now mean? Like, I feel like if anyone told you, hey, hey, can I get your number? And you're just like,
how did she say it though? You know?
She was like, oh, not right now.
And just like left.
I did because she was like, oh no, sorry, not right now.
Oh.
But I think the thing was that as I said it, or like when I said it, I don't know if like she had a boyfriend or something, and her saying not right now kind of sus. That's kind of.
Just give me like another month, please.
Yeah, give me another month, see if this work out. If it don't come back, I'll holler back. I'll be like, hey yo, here's my number. You know, just something light real quick. No, but like I think that's one of my favorite rejections because it left me so confused. I was in shock. Like I'd never seen this girl in my life, or until then. Never talked to her. Never spoken one word to her. And I was like, you know what? She was I think it was I was a sophomore and I think she was a freshman at the time. But like, I'm a young senior. I was a young senior. I was a young freshman. You know, so it didn't matter age wise. But like, it just looks like.
Just clarifying real quick.
Yeah,
you don't want to catch a case.
Just clarifying. Yeah. No, like that was really funny, and I think it was even more funny because I was so young. I was what, like 15 at the time, and like I had crushes on girls, but I didn't like I mean, honestly, high school year was like the first time I like actually talked to girls, which I tell people that and they're like in shock, and they're like, you never talk to girls, and I'm like, yeah, nah, my homies had me locked up for a while.
Bro,
but
I didn't do that, really.
But like, no, so like, yeah, so like I think I was just in shock. I was like, what? Not right now. What do you mean? What does not right now mean? But no, that's one of my favorites because it just let me confused. What's one of your? Do you have a funny story of rejection, or are they all
funny?
Are they all sad?
I think since I'm pessimist, like I already like was thinking about it, I was like, if it doesn't work out, it's Gucci chilling. I could just roll on by.
Yeah.
And so my story was like, oh, this one girl, been like, I was basically straight up simping.
You were simping, okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be hella nice to her, do all these things to her. At the first messed up, first sign. I should have done.
You were simping. That's the first sign.
Yep. And do you wanna define simping real quick?
So the definition of simping is pretty much like a white knight, or like someone along the lines of who will do everything for a girl and like expect something back in a sense. You know what I mean? And like not kind of getting anything back. So like, I mean, let's say this dude is like always taking this girl out, you know, they're just friends or something, you know what I mean? And then they like buy everything, and then like he doesn't get anything back. He's like, yo, what the fuck, like you didn't get me anything, like why didn't get no pussy, dog? Like just some
I wasn't
like
that though. I wasn't that type of simp. I was a more respectful simp.
He was a respectful simp, so he was a white knight.
Yeah,
he was white knighting.
Yeah, basically.
That's a proper term, I think.
Yeah, it's a good term. And so basically like, hey, perfect time, you know, I got my stuff, got my little things to like ask her out. My guys, like my people, like my friends are rooting me, like, hey, you got this, you got this, brother. And then I was like, went over there, gave her the stuff, and I was cutesy and stuff, so I wrote a little letter. Because, you know, that's something different than a text message or in person. Like a letter's more, you know.
This man wrote his confession.
Basically. And I got it like checked by like a friend real quick. Like, oh, make sure that there's no grammar mistakes, so that'd be hella embarrassing. And I gave it to her, like, she didn't read it the first day. It's like, okay, it's cool. Got, you know, make me waiting and stuff like that.
She didn't read it the first day.
And then, like, the weekend came back, it's like, I read your letter. And I think it's best, you caught me off guard, I think it's best to, like, stay friends. I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, damn, that shit hurt.
And that's when he was like, this bitch. I'm like, that's a simp. That's a simp.
And I was like, oh crap, that hurt. And I was like, oh well, I guess let's go with the flow. And like 2 months later, I did something else.
I think that's the worst. The worst type of rejection, I think, is when your friends or your homies or whatever, they're like hyping you up to go do it. Because they're like, oh man, you got this. You about to kill it. You're about to like. There's no way you don't get it.
No,
There's no way you don't get it.
It was also not like the homies. It was the homies, and also like my friends that are girls, were, like hyping me up too. It's like, oh shit, hella cutesy too. I was like that, and I was like, it's like
he's feeling himself.
I was feeling myself. I was like, damn.
You're like, there's no way.
I wasn't like.
I know you're a pessimist, but you're like.
They boost my confidence a little too much. I was like, oh.
And you're like, man, there's no.
We got this. We got this.
Yeah, like this is easy.
Anyway.
Got smacked upside the head.
What's reality?
No, I think like it's always dope to have like your homies and like your friends all hyping you up while you're like trying to like hit up someone or like trying to talk to somebody, but like honestly that it hurts after they say no. Because like I think that's happened to me like twice. Like the last time it happened to me was senior, and that like kind of that shit hurted. But like
I was so thankfully like all the first month was weird and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like the months after that, everything would turn back to normal.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh,
that's a good friend right there.
That's good.
Like I think it's good if you can communicate with someone like, hey, like I like you, but like even if you don't reciprocate those feelings, I still want to be friends. And I think that's really cool. Because so many people are not like that. So many people, when you tell them how you feel about them, they switch up on you, and that I think goes toe in toe with like the friend zone in a sense. Like I feel like people like want to use that as like an excuse because they know that if they say something to this person and like they know for a fact that if they don't feel the same way, they are going to get ghosted. Yeah. And like I think that's where the scary part of rejection. See, this is tying to everything. Yeah. That's the scary part of rejection. Is that like I think if you're getting rejected by someone who you hang out with all the time, someone that you have feelings for, it hurts because you also lose a friend. You're not just losing a potential like some person that you're gonna date. You also lose a friend, and I think that's what hurts way more. Than like actually like all of that. So. Yeah, so like that's the thing. I don't know. There's whole layers. I'm trying to think of any other like I don't know. I've only been rejected like I think 3 times. I mean, I've only like gone at it like 6. I think I'm like 3 and 3 or 4 and 3. One of the two. I know I'm either positive or I'm even right now.
I'm negative right now.
You're negative right now?
That's tough.
Hey yo, that's why you bounce back, bro. We're in college. We can bounce back right now. But all right. So we're gonna move into our next question. This one's a bit controversial for the church, the religious types. All right, this one's a bit controversial.
For our sweet mate.
We're just playing. We love you. No. It's all right. Is it wrong to date without the intention of getting married? Now, I've heard this question come up a couple of times since I've been in college. In high school, I've never heard this question in my entire life.
I've heard it once probably, but it's like not in a serious conversation.
Okay. So, is it wrong to date with like the intention of getting married? Because throughout high school, I can tell you right now, I never dated with the intention of getting married. I never thought about marriage when I was dating. I never thought that I was going to be with someone for the rest of my life when I was dating or when I was trying to date. I just thought they were cool. And I was like, you know what? I'd like to be more than friends. Maybe put a label on this. But marriage,
that's a little too early.
I think you can just date for fun. Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
You usually date for the experience of
dating. I think. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I haven't gone on like that many dates and stuff, right? But like, I think dating is a really important something that you need to learn. Like, it's something that's actually like really important because it helps you learn for the future. And then when you do actually meet that special like someone. That's when like it really matters. You know what I mean? Because like you don't want someone that you care so much about to like reject you because of your lack of dating experience. Like that would be that'd be sucky. Like, I mean, it'd be cool if you meet someone who also doesn't have any dating experience.
Hey, that's what we're trying to look for.
Just anything, like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, honestly, like, not even in just like dating in general, but like, if you want to go like messing around with people, go do that. Go do what you want to do. Just be safe and be careful. That's the only thing that really matters, honestly. But do you think it's wrong to date without the intention of marriage?
No, I don't think it's wrong, especially at a younger age. I know people think about marriage that young. You usually think of marriage like late 20s, maybe.
Yeah.
Give or take.
I mean, I don't think I'd get married until
early 30s.
Yeah, I don't think I'd get married till like honestly, like, if like, even if like, I've talked to people about this before, like, even if like I met the love of my life right now and they like proposed to me, like, I don't know if I'd be able to say yes.
You can say no? You're just gonna reject her like that?
I would literally tell them I don't think I can say yes because I don't feel, A, how are we gonna have a good wedding?
Okay.
B, I'm not even stable enough to own my own house.
I'm living
Like,
in a dorm.
Yeah, I'm in a dorm. How am I supposed to take care of a family? Because once you're talking marriage, then you're talking family most of the time.
Eventually.
Unless if you already have a family, then like, I think that's when marriage is like definitely open. And at that point, you're not even dating anymore. So it's like whatever. But like, I don't think you have to. Like, there's levels. There's levels in life.
It's not, at least for me, at least personally, I don't think I would go into dating for marriage at this age. Maybe if I was dating later on and do find that person, then maybe.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, right now in college, marriage is the last thing on my mind.
Like every college student.
Yeah, honestly, I think, like, honestly, like, if when it comes to relationships, I think dating is the only thing on my mind. Like, honestly, I have not even thought about anything past that. You know, I've not thought about any sort of marriage, anything along those lines. I think it's just there's an age when you start to think of that. Yeah. And like, right now, I could tell you, if you're young and you are not,
I think
there's no shame.
That point when maybe you have a stable job and probably have your own house. I think that's the time.
I think that's when you start to think about it, or when like I mean, like, in high school, maybe like if you were dating someone like all 4 years and like you're really happy, then I think you think about it. But like, even
then, like, I know a lot of my friends, like, they have long relationships, and even then, they don't think about that at this time. They they probably had that thought, but it's like a save for later. That's yeah.
Like, I know people like around like my age and stuff that like are like engaged and stuff, and like, I think it's cool. I think it's cool if you think you found the love of your life already, because like, I mean, if it's early, cool, but like people say, like, if it's better late than never, in a sense. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't really matter when you get married, as long as like who you're with treats you good, as long as who you're with treats you right,
isn't toxic.
Toxicity is a very big issue.
Make sure they're not toxic.
Make sure they're not toxic.
Number one.
That's why you date, to make sure someone's not toxic. I think that's the real purpose of dating. Like, the purpose of dating is not for marriage. It's to get to know someone better. Cause like, even if you date one of your friends, I feel like they're a completely different person, almost. Cause like, at that point, they are more than just a friend, and they like, you see them differently and they see you differently, and like, whether it's more affection, more attention, more whatever, it's always like more physical, more like they'll probably give you like more info on themselves, like a little like deeper insight on them. And like, honestly, dating someone is so much deeper than just, you know, like, it's not just for marriage. Honestly, I think dating is just to get to know someone. I think I've always kind of thought that that's the point of dating. Like, I think until you have a label for like a little bit, like, I'm not gonna give that a certain time frame, because who knows, your time frame is probably different than mine. But like, I think in my opinion, once you have a label, that's when I think you really start to think about marriage. Like, I don't think dating necessarily means and indicates that, hey, you need to get married right now, or hey, you know, I texted this girl on Tinder, and you know, she was kind of nice with it. I took her on one date, and I think I'm gonna marry her. Like,
nah, not like that.
you don't hear that. I've never heard that in my life.
Like, I mean, I heard that in jokes, but never like personally. In
Yeah,
real
exactly.
life.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just can't see it. So, all right. With that, we're gonna go into our last question, which is gonna give a little bit of a hint to our next
peek for
a little sneak peek for the next episode. It's not really exactly what the next episode's about, but it could be. All right, it could be. So, our last question is: when is your ego too large? Now, when I mean ego, I mean when are you becoming too bold? When are you becoming too brave? You know, there's a point. There's a point. So, when is your ego too large? When do you think your ego's too large?
I think it's a perfect question for you, Marco. When is your ego too large?
All right. So I'm gonna be honest. I feel as if my ego is too large once I am like, yo, I'm really about to get down with this girl or like something like that. I think that's when I'm like, all right, you know what? I need to kind of slow my roll because I feel like that's not who I am, and I'm like, okay, buddy, like we need to slow it down. Like this isn't who you are. This isn't who you like want to be in a sense. But like, I mean, you know, I think every person has a different. When is your ego too large? Like, I mean, when I think someone's ego is too large when they're an ass. That when they start just being a jerk, I think that's when their ego's too large. Like with me, I haven't gotten to that point to where I'm a jerk, but like I'm just bold. Like I'm just really bold. Like
sometimes bold for your own good.
Yeah, I'm too bold for my own good. I'll just be like, hey yo, you trying to hang out like right now? Like drop what you're doing. Just hang out right now.
I only got 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Anyways, so like things like that. I think something along those lines. Chris, when do you think your ego's too large?
Let's see.
Obviously, it happened with you when you got rejected. Since we're gonna be calling out each other.
I didn't get a big ego. What are you talking about?
So, when is your ego too large?
My ego's been pretty good. Now playing. My ego, it's like less for relationship wise, and it's more when I get competitive. That's when my ego gets too large. It's when like I'm starting to get like win games.
That I can definitely.
You can definitely.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
that is most facts.
Once I start winning games and like keep on winning, that's when my ego gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I start talking trash.
I can literally
too much.
I can literally like testify to this. He will be playing like a game, primarily Smash Bros. I'll be up like 100 kills. Like it'd be like 150 to like 90. Like
that's happened.
In kills wise, right? And that's pretty consistent. And like then he'll win like 2 games straight, and we're playing randoms most of the time. And he'll start to talk crap like, "Hey yo, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Like, why aren't you as good?" And then I'll end up winning like 10 straight again.
And it's like stay quiet.
And then he's just silent, and it's just done. So I mean, I think your ego can get big for different reasons. Like when I get competitive, my ego gets big if I'm playing basketball and I start making shots. That's when my ego gets huge. Like if I start to hit like 10 straight,
you feeling yourself.
Yeah,
I don't think it's like your ego. That's when you just get.
I just know I'm hot. I just know I'm hot. That's the thing. Like when I know I'm on fire, I'm gonna keep shooting because shooters gonna shoot, and I think that's the perfect way to end this episode. Shooters gonna shoot. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep doing your thing. You gotta keep going on. So.
That was a perfect
We're gonna
that was pretty good.
We're getting better at this already. Alright, so we're gonna end up this episode. The end of episode 2, the dating episode.
I'm your co-host Chris.
I'm your host Marco. If you have any questions, make sure to like let us know. We got our Twitter, we got our SoundCloud, we got our
Instagram.
We don't have an Instagram right now, Chris.
Oh damn.
Our YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, anything like that. So just let us know. Hit us up.
There's gonna be Instagram soon.
Hopefully an Instagram at some point. We'll see. We'll find out about that. You know, it's kind of hard to keep up with that.
Hey, but actually, by the time this podcast comes out, it should be on Instagram.
Okay, well, we'll discuss that because I have to host all the social medias. So, all right, well, let us know. Hope you guys enjoyed listening, and we'll see you next week.